Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. I'm ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it. Mbappe! He scored! Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game. It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
So, a breakthrough already. He's rising! And that's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Chouameni, Gallagher powering forward here. Carreras could move up a gear here. Looking for options for movement. That's beautifully weighted. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Oh, this looks sharp. Pedro Porro calmly anticipates. Oh, that's a key interception. It's played through for him. Mbappe! So chance! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
It's a pretty loose pass. Sarr knocks it into space. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Can he finish? Probing pass. That has been cut short. Nicely weighted ball. Shapes to shoot! Brilliant by Madison! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise. The finish goes for goal! And that's off target.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Looking to play him in. Well read, nice interception. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Colomboani.
Madrid are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Colomboani. Oh, nicely intercepted. Spread out to the left. And that could set him on his way. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, well played, well played. Takes a shot! And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tottenham with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. There's the shot! Tottenham have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's beaten the last man. He's had a shot! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in.
Bullish header! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Spence wins the duel this time. And it's Maddison. Played into space. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Short changes him with that pass. Can he get on the end of this? Just past the 40th minute mark. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Solanke. Now that looks a decent ball. Always onto this. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Tottenham clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That pass isn't the best. Lovely pass, but... Oh, shooting chance! Deftly away. The pass is intercepted. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for the run. Now, this could be a chance. Pass somewhat off target. Carreras receives it in a wide position. Sarr. And the whistle goes for half-time. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment. Go for that goal.
Colomwani! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Tottenham visibly comfortable, now up by 3. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Carreras attempts a clearance. That'll be a throw. That has not gone well. Valverde, and he was quick to react. Nicely spread. No, that's been intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good-looking ball. He's in a good position here. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Vicario has been sent off, just to confirm it was a straight red.
Well, Peter, I don't think...
And that is quite wonderful! A finish right from the top draw! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Madrid may be down, but not out. And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
All of a sudden we have a game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's intervened well there. Can he get it through? Now, can they get him away? And that is a little undercooked. Threads one in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that is well cleared. Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly back in business. Now that's well seen too. Sarr. Gallagher aimed beyond the defence. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Great vision. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Goulet.
This is the time you need that pace.
Tries to play it through. Tries to pass it through. Valverde. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Sarr is onto this. Pedro Porro. And that's a throw-in. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Spence gets over and intercepts. And it's Arda Güler. Valverde. Oh, now he can run away with it. They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Knocks it into space. And it's made its way to him. Sarr unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Can he get on the end of this? And he's a decent chance! And he's stuck it away! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
The most accurate pass. Looking for a runner. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Kulusevski. Big chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, good finish. And they've got their lead back. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Now it's Kulusevski. Kulusevski! He's cut it out. Pass somewhat off target. Knocks it out wide.
Tottenham can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And that's been... Chance for a shot! Rodrigo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, that has not gone well. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Kulusevski. He's through here. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Madrid are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Now it's Richarlison. Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. Bellingham. And that will be the final act. Madrid pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Madrid definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. It's a searching pass. Šeško. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! Dembele! Brilliant!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Šeško. Nicely spread. Burmo finding himself in space. He's looking wide. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Kvaratskhelia. This is Dembele, and the shot! And he's there to get it away. Doué's cross. Chance for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Threads one in. Shot, surely! Kvaratskhelia! That is fantastic! A finish right from the top draw. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter.
Šeško! Oh, didn't catch it right. Nicely intercepted. No way through there. Paris Saint-Germain have scored 2 quick goals here. Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha! Burmo. Now Ugarte. Casemiro promptly onto that, and that is that. Engages and forces him off the ball. Bruno Fernandes. That has not gone well. Distributed tidily. Doué. That is lovely. Driven in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Šeško.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He can run onto that. Can he finish? Bruno Fernandes. Šeško. It's a really well-measured ball. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, it's Dembele. Kvaratskhelia. He's shifting through the gears here. Burmo. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Paris Saint-Germain heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. It's a promising position. Goes for the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. João Neves. Spread out to the left. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Lovely, now then. He's having a shot! And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can clear their lines. Referee's given a throw. And it's Vitinha. That has been slung wide. Yoro gets across and deals with it. Šeško, it's a pretty loose pass. João Neves. Vitinha. That's very neat. Casemiro with the foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Paris Saint-Germain seemingly the only team to have turned up here. It is 3-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. Burmo. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Tries to play it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. Kvaratskhelia. This is Dembele. And it's Mendes. Tries one from range. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He'll try from distance! And that is great goalkeeping.
João Neves probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. And it's made its way to him. Lovely bit of skill. And that's a dangerous ball. And the shot! And that is well cleared. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Doué has created one goal already. Tries to pass it through. Cunha receives it in a wide position. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Matheus Cunha. It's come to nothing. Ugarte. Ugarte running with the ball. Šeško. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Dembele. Looking for options for movement. Spread it left. Space for him to turn and look. Has to go back here. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Ugarte. Here's Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha. Now this could be a chance. Well read, and the danger is averted. Driving on and making good progress. It'll be a throw-in. Ugarte. Looking to play him in. Aimed beyond the defence. Ugarte. Casemiro to Bruno Fernandes. Real chance! Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for us. There's the header! He's kept it out just. Doué. Dembele. No, that's been intercepted. Casemiro, just about up to 75 minutes. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Ugarte. That is ended up in no man's land. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Dembele. Over to the right flank. Vitinha. Dembele! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Le numéro 7, le numéro 17, le numéro 10. À leur place, le numéro 19, le numéro 29,
Bruno Fernandes.
le numéro 27,
There's the
le
shot!
numéro 9. Changement
And
de
the
but.
keeper threw out a limb.
Attention, changement.
Corner number 2 then. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Not the most accurate pass. Knocks it into space. Now that's well seen too. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Paris Saint-Germain are coasting towards victory. Can he get it through? He's found space here. Safonov deals with that nice and simple. João Neves. Now it's Xerxes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Manchester United have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a good ball out wide.
Temps additionnel,
Barcola.
1 minute.
Great vision. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? That's the keeper's ball. Yoro. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Merci.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
So things are underway. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, now he can run away with it. Oh, robust challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Rodrigo gets into a good position. Well read, nice interception. Caught offside that time. He's not got that quite right. Chouameni. Oh, good spread. Well timed, excellent interception. Now, can they get him away? Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Decent chance! Off the post! But he's left disappointed. Madrid have their second corner now. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Matheus Cunha. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Valverde. Good, strong midfield running here. Aims beyond the defence.
If they want to counter,
just about within shooting range. Carreras clears.
it's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Shaw. Chouameni cuts it out. Valverde looking to play him in. Tries to pass it through.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. Great vision. That has been cut short. No, again there's no way through. Carreras. Looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Valverde. 15 minutes till half-time. Not the most accurate pass. And they're quick to get it back. Carreras. Now it's Bellingham. Bruno Fernandes. Can he get on the end of this? There's the shot! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were...
He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
There will be a throw-in. This looks promising. Valverde, Rodrigo is having a shot! And that's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! What are you thinking about the goal?
Yeah, I think it was going to take something very special if the keeper were to get down and claw that out, Peter. It's a quality goal.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Carreras, and the return pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Ugarte. He came in hard, very hard. Now then, the ball's come loose. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Looking for options for movement. Chouameni now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that has left him in a heap. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, that pass isn't the best.
2 minutos de descuento.
Casemiro shifted it to the flank. Cunha picks it up out wide. Oh, nice touch. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Matheus Cunha. He's come in hard. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get...
Šeško! It's off target and by quite a way.
Šeško probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Tries one from range. Oh, it's a dumping here. Nicely weighted ball. Threads one in. And Burmo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Alexander-Arnold gets it away. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Can he get it through? He's a sharp little ball, and he shoots! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Matheus Cunha. So, can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now, that looks a decent ball. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And Burmo is onto this. Tchouaméni. Valverde, who's set up one goal so far. He's gone for goal! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Knocks it into space. Ugarte is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Tries to play it through. He's free, he has got space. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Mbappe shoulders the responsibility. He has missed it.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
And that's a throw-in. Burmo. Diogo Dalot.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Tchouaméni. Mbappe needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And it's Shaw. Cunha looking to receive it in space. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Valverde. Valverde making good progress on the right-hand side. Now Ugarte. Casemiro. Great vision. Tchouaméni spots it and intercepts.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11. El dorsal 5.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now that looks a decent ball. And he's picked out the run. Eder Militao kept his eye on it, and he's there. Alexander-Arnold. Now, can they get him away? Zirkzee. And he was alert to it.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
So we have further activity on the bench here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Brahim Diaz powering forward here. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Brahim Diaz. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing.
He'll try from distance. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, sweet feet.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Garcia. Chouameni. And it's Arda Güler. Now it's Brahim Diaz. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
That was lovely, that.
He's found a way through. Brahim Diaz. And he's there to belt it away. And that's that. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence. And I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different.
He's going for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Threads one in. That's a cute ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And he decides to cross it. Spence. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That ball looks a good one. Deftly away. McAllister wins the duel this time.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Sarr. Pedro Porro. Sarr. Maddison. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I can tell you that I'm a fan of this guy, Christian Romero, described by his national team boss as spectacular. I've always seen him as been brave, very aggressive defensively, but front-footed as well. And let me go into a little more detail on that, because some of the runs he makes are actually quite crazy, and there seems to be a recklessness about it and no order, and he just leaves it to whomever behind him to fill the gap. But I like that in his game.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. There's the header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Gakpo. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And he's managed to get free. Gakpo! It's in! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Liverpool have fired themselves in. Decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. McAllister. Now it's Isak. Nicked it back promptly. Ambitious ball here. Spence kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tottenham have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
McAllister swings in across. And that has been knocked clear. Kolumuani. And here's Mohamed Salah. He's having a hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Szoboszlai clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Szoboszlai goes short. And he's there to get it away. Tottenham are looking to go forward now. Now it's Gakpo. McAllister. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now it's Solanke. Now it's Kolumuani.
Kolumuani clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's clever. Vicario claims comfortably.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Not the most accurate pass.
Liverpool couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's Robertson.
Maddison.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. That has been cut short. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Mohamed Salah, and he has been fouled there.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Well, that pass isn't the best. Great vision. Flings in across. And that should get the job done.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The pass has gone astray. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that is well cleared.
And
he's quick to snatch it back. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Gakpo. He's on it, can he get away? Delivered in. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Liverpool can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Looking to play him in. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Gakpo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
No, he's not getting his way this time. That's good vision. Mohamed Salah finding himself in space. And he can thump it away. Szoboszlai. And here's Isak.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Frimpong. And here's Mohamed Salah.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Salah. Liverpool are ahead here by what is still the only goal. He is through here. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And that is a little undercooked. Gakpo looking to receive it in space. Towering header! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Oh, super find. Oh, what has happened? Chance, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Some really good ball movement. And he is dashing away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Szoboszlai. Picked out brilliant. Can he finish? And he hits the net. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 2 then. Bergvall getting this one clear. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's where it came from. Gravenberg. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Mohamed Salah. Tries to play it through. Spence clears. Gallagher. Kolomuani. Now it's Solanke. Van Dijk cuts it out. And here's Kolomuani. Quality ball. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Frimpong. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bergvall. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, they've got it again. Now he's got space here. Gallagher. Maddison. Now it's Kolomuani. Knocks it into space. Cross into the box. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can clear their lines. Tries to pass it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Time and again they are repelled. Szoboszlai. Kolomuani.
There will be 3 minutes.
Robertson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Gakpo.
Ball's out once more.
Number 8, Szoboszlai. Number 9, Isaac. Number 30, Frimpong. Coming on the field.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Bergvall. Pedro Porro has it out wide and in space.
Ekitike. Number 12, Bradley. Substitution.
Tottenham have their second corner now. And that has been cleared. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly
Thanks to Jim.
remove any
We
cars.
both wish you... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
So tries a shot! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Odegaard. Calafiori drives forward on the overlap. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has not gone well. Doué. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Hakimi does well to get it back. Now, oh, he's on Dembele! Oh, it's come off the upright. Gabriel. And it's Odegaard. For Rice. Merino. And it's Odegaard. Gyökeres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now there's a fine ball. That's an excellent interception.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Merino. Odegaard. And here's Eze. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they can counter here. Arsenal already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Dembele. Kvaratskhelia finding himself in space. Rice. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And it's Doué. Rice. Odegaard. Look at the space here. Marquinhos. Oh, it's Dembele. That has been slung wide. That is good strength. And it's Neves. And Hakimi. And it's Ruiz. Tries one from range. Merino. Now Odegaard. João Neves gets over and intercepts. Vitinha. Odegaard. Merino. Chance for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Somewhat off target. Fabian Ruiz looking to pass their way up the pitch. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vitinha. Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can. Eze.
Arsenal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
He's in a great position here. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Kvaratskhelia aimed beyond the defence. Eze. Rice. Good read, needed to be. And it's Rice. Threads one in. Goes for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Eze clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, played right into his path. And it's Dembele. And the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Dembele can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Time and again they are repelled. João Neves. Spread out to the left. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Arsenal coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Arsenal with the game's only breakthrough, it's 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Arsenal currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Fabian Ruiz cuts out the pass. Oh, he's having a go! And that was precious close.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Now, who's going to be first to this? João Neves has got himself a free kick. Gyökeres has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Driving forward. Ødegaard. Oh, what a ball! And the shot! No, just not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Now it's Eze. Now, can they get him away? Takes a shot! And no mistake! And this is getting better and better. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah,
he's having a shot! Same again, same outcome.
Paris Saint-Germain really can be very happy with the way they're going about.
He'll try from distance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched. That dugout has had some relief, at least. But now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Merino knocks it into space, succumbs to the pressure. Tacho with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Pacho gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Oh, it's a vicious effort. Rice.
The attendance for this match
There's
was
a sharp little ball here.
52.
Saliba. Timber. Rice. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries to play it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass...
He's going for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now this shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Eze, Zubimendi. Passing is crisp and sharp, and it's Timber. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Gyökeres, played back. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Doué, and this is Dembele. Vitinha. Played out wide. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Vitinha. Ødegaard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Not the most accurate pass.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Can he get on the end of this? Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's in on goal. In he goes again! And there's a goal! They are playing them off the park. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. He put it on a plate for him.
Number 10.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Number 29.
Now it's Havertz. It's a nicely shaped ball.
Taking place.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Barcola. Skillfully cut out. Great chance! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. It's Dembele! It's a pretty loose pass. Rice to Havertz. Ødegaard to Havertz. Ødegaard. Oh, shooting chance!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Keeper's dealt with that. He's having a pop! And that is a routine catch.
4 added
Great
minutes has been
defending,
indicated.
strong and determined. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Lee Kang-in. Nice physical challenge. Oh, that's fabulous. It's out for a goal kick. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And that will be the final act. Arsenal pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
So straight into the action. Fabian Ruiz makes the interception. Kvaratskhelia now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bangs in a cross. And that decent chance! Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark. Eze! He's done very well to... Oh, terrible! And the finish! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, no joy this time. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Vitinha. Eze gets a foot in here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Big chance! Corner number 2 then. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. That is a great pick out. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Tries one from range. Nearly, but not quite.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often, he'll find the net. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's managed to get free, and it's played into the middle. And it's been hooked away. Well, that pass isn't the best. Vitinha. Great vision. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Delivers the ball. Well read, and the danger is averted.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Gyökeres. Vitinha. Tries to pass it through, and he cuts out the supply. Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking to play him in. Now this could be it. And the shot! And he couldn't finish.
Kvaratskhelia has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Safonov. And it's Hakimi. And here's Dembele. And a chance! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter.
He's having a hit! Oh, how good is he! A finish of true class! And they've got their lead back. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Zubimendi. Ødegaard. For Merino. Now then, the ball's come loose. Shot, surely! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Eze at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well taken in.
He's looking wide. Arsenal have hit a quick-fire double here, and he'll try from distance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Played back into the centre. Now it's Odegaard. Gyökeres receives it in a good position here. And the shot!
2 added minutes has been
That
indicated.
is decidedly lacking. Vitinha tries to play it through. Subimendi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rice thinks about shot a goal! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Arsenal claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Just eases him off the ball. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. And it's Marino. Can he get on the end of this? Vitinha. That's going wide left. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Lee Kang-in. This is Dembele. And it's Neves. Can he finish? Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Kvaratskhelia is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Saliba has a look and plays it forward. Some really good ball movement. And he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's starting to look like a done deal now. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
This match was 61,052.
Oh, it's Dembele. Eze, quarter of an hour into the second half. That is good strength. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's made its way to him. Lee Kang-in. João Neves. And they can counter here. Eze for Rice. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now that looks a decent ball. That has been cut short. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Gyökeres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Fabian Ruiz threads one in. Timber calmly anticipates. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pacho. Ødegaard running with the ball. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now, this could be a chance. Great chance! Lee Kang-in.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rice, who does have an assist to his name, takes a shot! Somewhat off target. Oh, good take in a good area. Some intricate passing, looking to... He's had a shot! Oh, good finish. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Arsenal are having a ball here. Ødegaard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. João Neves. And here's Dembele. Ødegaard. Eze. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Subimendi. And here's Ødegaard. And shoots! Now, and again! And no mistake! So we have further activity on the bench here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Gyökeres. Eze. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes aim and impressive jump! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10.
Arsenal have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Coming on the field, number 29. Kai Havertz.
And here's Dembele, and he is deftly away. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
He'll fancy himself from here. So the perfect chance to get one back. Dembele! Havertz. That's good running with the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Merino. Now Ødegaard. Gabriel Jesus. Picked out brilliantly. He is just... Can he finish? He's put his foot right through that one. Nuno Mendes. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Havertz. And it's Rice. Ødegaard. Oh, this is a great position. Doué. And we're done. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.